The Spokane Police Department is committed to providing excellence in policing, enhancing the safety and security of individuals, and building partnerships to better the lives of our community as a whole. We serve every member of our community with professionalism, integrity, and compassion, so that with every interaction, we continue to build trust, preserve safety, and model ethical policing. Those words are memorialized in the department's mission and vision statements. They are operationalized in the evaluation of candidates, the values of officers, and the ongoing training they receive. They are the foundation of more than a decade of emphasis on prioritizing community policing. Last year, the Spokane Police Department received 214 commendations from the community.
Yeah, it was a drug house right on the corner, and it was a hot mess. Yesterday marked a wonderful day in our South Perry District neighborhood.
A new young family with a sweet young daughter and 2 dogs moved into the former nuisance property in our neighborhood. I am smiling from ear to ear to have yet another little one in our neighborhood. We are so blessed.
We are blessed. No more nuisance activity in our special piece of heaven. With enormous gratitude, dear Tim. It's been almost 1 year since the neighborhood returned to normalcy. I am so blessed. I love my home and my neighborhood. Thank you so much, dear Tim. All of us are so very grateful.
Dear Officer Tim Schwering.
Stuff that you hold so dearly and tightly all of a sudden is gone. I want to say a big thank you to 3 officers on your force. Officer Cragen.
Officers Stadley and Nguyen arrived shortly after the first officer. All 3 were not only perfectly professional, but thoughtful, courteous, respectful, helpful, and considerate as well.
My cell phone was recovered, and when I noticed my SIM card was missing,
Officer Stadley and Nguyen made a second trip into the house to look for the SIM card. Even if my phone had not been recovered, the officers were outstanding in handling the incident.
I am grateful to them for responding to a probably minor to you, but major to me incident. Do you realize how dependent we have become on those little devices when your force has so many other pressing issues? I am always appreciative of all our Spokane police officers and their support staff for their continued commitment to keeping us safe, and my personal incident only reinforces my feelings of gratitude and support.
It's nice to know that we all watch out for each other and Officer Willard watches out for us. We had an individual trespass onto our property a few days ago that tried to duck the ring cameras and go behind our home. He didn't see the other ring that captured it all.
I also turned on the video on my phone. He wanted to pick my Arona berries that go for $12 to $20 a pound. I said no and to leave my property. He didn't and began chewing me out that the berries were going to waste. Did I own the property? And then he said he jumped the fence over the hill to make entry on Southeast Boulevard, next to the Arona berry trees.
I called Officer Willard, NRO, for help.
He's helped our neighborhood numerous times regarding homeless people camping in the woods. He always returns your calls, including yesterday.
Since I had the plate number, he was able to get a hold of the individual and explain the consequences of trespassing on property that is not his.
Officer Willard's extremely helpful,
polite,
and proactive. He's a huge asset to the department.
And all of us neighbors hope he never leaves the Southside Cop Station.
We hope he gets the recognition that he deserves. There's too much police bashing out there. We just wanted you all to know how helpful
Officer Willard is. Thank you for your time. Sincerely, Amy and Mike Warren.
I see it as a great opportunity for partnership around the safety of children. I know and trust the work that Sean does and that he's going to do it well and in the best interest of those that he's working with.
I wanted to pass along our appreciation of Sean for all of his work on a particular case.
The work that we all do can often be difficult and requires attunement to not only the needs of vulnerable children, but also awareness of intricacies involved in working with a team
to secure the best safety outcomes for children. Sean has done a tremendous job working with us in support of these children. Thank you to you and your team for all the amazing work you do. Sean is the best.
And we are so lucky to get to work with such a dedicated detective. He always goes above and beyond the call of duty and never hesitates to do what is needed to keep children safe. P.S. I'm not shouting, just really passionate about my sentiments towards Sean.